We're talking actors, producers, industry giants, some of whom we've suspected for years, but others no one saw coming. The shockwaves hit fast. Some tried to deny, others went dark. But the damage is done, and the message is clear. This isn't a conspiracy theory anymore, it's a reckoning.
On the P. Diddy case and everything going on with Jay-Z right now, go over to XYZ and look at Mel Gibson's profile. He dropped a list.
How dare you!
The fact that Mel Gibson reposted the list on his own account, that's not just bold, it's a direct warning shot aimed straight at the titans of his industry. No cryptic messages, no fake suggestions, just names, publicly exposed. And now, word is spreading that Mel is not stopping at lists. He's zeroing in. We're hearing that he plans to focus on a handful of powerful Hollywood figures, the ones who've stayed hidden in plain sight. The ones everybody in the industry whisper about, but nobody dares to confront. Until now. And we're also hearing that Oprah Winfrey and Ellen DeGeneres are right at the top of Mel Gibson's list. That's right. Two of the most powerful, untouchable figures in entertainment, suddenly under a very uncomfortable spotlight. And here is where it gets really interesting. Earlier this week, Ellen finally admitted for the first time that she left the US for political reasons. Her exact words, "I'm never going back." A curious statement from somebody who once ruled daytime TV. Inviting her close friend Sean Diddy Combs onto a show more than a dozen times.
Try to be early?
Yes, I'm trying to be early.
Are you going to be early for my party?
Yes, I am. No.
No.
You know I have to arrive fashionably late.
All right. Not too late, though.
Not too late?
Not too late, please.
What time would you like me there?
I'll tell you later.
Okay.
But not too late. Because, you know, once you get there, the party really starts.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you. I promise you I'm not going to let you down on this big one.
All right,
For
good.
real.
Good.
Your shoes, your feet are going to have blisters. You're going to be dancing so hard.
I can't wait.
When you consider that Ellen's famous set is modelled on Epstein's island, and when you look at what's coming, Ellen fleeing the US starts to make a lot of sense. Because if what Mel's about to release is true, it's not just a scandal, it's an exodus. Let's talk about Tom Hanks. His name has circled Epstein rumours for years. But now, according to Mel Gibson's team, it's more than just whispers. In 2020, right as the Epstein case was heating up, Hanks suddenly became a Greek citizen. The media brushed it off as a personal choice. But Gibson's team sees it as a strategic move, because Greece doesn't easily extradite its citizens, just like Israel. Now, here's the bombshell. Mel says he has footage linking Hanks to Epstein Island. Not just that, flight records quietly buried show at least one trip. But it goes deeper. Gibson discovered that Hanks bought his house in Pacific Palisades because of the tunnel network linking it to nearby networks. And Gibson believes the signs have been hiding in plain sight for years. You've probably seen them. The creepy photos on Hanks' social media. Dozens of pictures of lost children's items, shoes, socks, toys, all found on sidewalks or benches. Always with creepy captions. Always with comments disabled. Just last month, he posted a photo of a child's shoe with the caption, "Anything less useful?" He says it's just a quirky habit, that he's curious about the stories behind lost children's items. But Mel's team isn't buying it. They say it's not a quirk, it's a trail.
Noticed you have this obsession on Instagram with lost gloves. And anyone who knows you and follows you understands that there's something going on with you and lost gloves.
Well, it's lost objects, but it started with lost gloves. And first of all, there's a story behind them all. What happened? What happened to its mate? How did this glove get lost? Is someone going to keep the other glove at home on the off chance that they're going to pair it up? It's a little bit of, Romeo and Juliet kind of quality to it.
According to Mel's team, these posts aren't random. They're signals, symbols, maybe even trophies from victims, or coded messages to others in the network.
I have to ask about one recent habit of yours, though. You're posting photos on social media of lost clothing you find around on the street, right? Gloves or
Yes,
socks?
I find that
What's
to be
with
the
that?
absolute best use of worldwide social media. 20 million followers later on, they're still hanging on whatever new kid's mitten is going to be found.
Gibson's team is also digging into Tom Hanks' connection to the late Isaac Cappy, the Hollywood actor who blew the whistle on some of the industry's darkest secrets. Before his death, Cappy publicly accused Tom Hanks and Steven Spielberg of disturbing, deeply unsettling behavior. He named names, he posted videos, he warned people to wake up. Then, he was found dead in very suspicious circumstances.
Okay, first of all, American actor Isaac Cappy, who recently died. You might know him from like Thor or Breaking Bad or Terminator. Well, before his death, he came out with a video where he was exposing all of Hollywood, and he was exposing Tom Hanks. He was calling him the P word. In the video, he also says specifically that he is not suicidal whatsoever. Anyhow, he's found dead. He commits suicide. He jumps off a bridge in Arizona on May 14th. Remember this date, okay? Now let's jump over to Tom Hanks' Instagram. We're gonna go to a post. April 4th, he makes a post. Historic Route 66. Roadkill, I hope not. Well, Cappy died on Interstate 40. That's where the bridge was. And Interstate 40 is considered Route 66. So Isaac Cappy calls Tom Hanks the P word. Commits suicide, jumps off a bridge, gets hit by a car. Tom Hanks makes an Instagram post and says, roadkill.
Mel Gibson never bought into Tom Hanks' nice guy image. And the fact that the two have never worked together, that's not a coincidence. Remember, Mel said, a battle between good and evil is raging right now. And according to him, guys like Hanks aren't on the good side. Behind the public persona, Gibson believes there's something much darker. He's called these types of Hollywood elites sick. Not metaphorically, but morally diseased.
About being seen as the nicest guy in Hollywood is that no one searches my backyard for bodies.
Jeffrey Epstein actually believed he could rehab his public image with the help of none other than Steve Bannon, who filmed an unreleased interview with him just before the arrest. Watch the footage, that smug grin, the arrogance. Even as he's confronted with his crimes against underage girls, he still thinks he can spin it. But the mask slipped, and what you see underneath is the pure evil that Mel Gibson is talking about.
I made my living from old thinking, but the future is for the way women think.
The way women think.
That's correct.
Is that not a sop because of all the depravity you've done against young women? And your new sop is that their women's thinking is the future?
No, I've always believed that women would in fact be able to take over. I'm a firm believer and supporter of Time's Up.
For years, the VIP elite have hid in plain sight, posing as nice guys, progressive voices, virtue signaling champions of justice. Just like Epstein in that clip, pretending to be misunderstood, rebranding himself as some kind of white knight. But we see through it now. The masks are off, the act is over. And as Mel Gibson puts it, it's time for justice. Not in whispers, not in sealed files, out loud in public and for the world to see. Here at The People's Voice, we're determined to continue exposing the crimes of the global elite, but we need your help. Subscribe to the channel, tell your friends and family about us, and join the People's Voice Locals community for exclusive and uncensored content. I hope to see you there.